I am fantastic.
That's good to hear.
I was just flipping through the station, and I'm actually coming down from L.A. seeing my family, and I heard Clean Radio, and I was like, what is this I'm listening to?
Glad you decided to say.
I am blown away. I've never heard this before. I'll have 3 years in January.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just blown away. I mean, I live in city of Vista, and they have a lot of recovery homes. I mean, just literally the city is predominantly people trying to get sober, people trying to stay sober, and I mean, literally, we hang out together, we do activities together, and I just, for the life of me, I'm just blown away when I heard so much of the message on your station. I'm kind of upset that as I'm going down the 5 right now, I'm not going to get this station anymore.
Well, no, you will. We're on. You can get us on XM radio. We're on channel 165.
Yeah.
You can also listen to us anytime on the internet. We have a stream. Actually, we maxed out our streams last week, which kind of freaked us out. But our show's growing so quickly. But a Clean Radio is clean with a K, KLEAN radio.com. And you can watch live every Sunday. And then on cleanradio.com is also our past 2 seasons. We're now, I think, going into our 3rd of past interviews. And there's some amazing guests.
And spread the word.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
I will. I definitely will. I'm actually going to go to the next meeting and talk about it.
Awesome. Listen, William, go to Facebook, though, and like us at Clean Radio. Say hello. We have amazing shirts. We'll send you some out tomorrow and spread them out over there.
I will, definitely.
And that would be awesome.
I really appreciate it. I mean, I had no idea there was something. I mean, my story's kind of, I don't think, like they say in the meetings, everybody's story is not original. I mean, everybody goes through the same things, and you would think.
So, William, what in particular is your story? What's special, or what isn't so special in your case, or what in particular do you really think is important to share from your perspective?
Well, let's see. My addiction, which was probably inside of me the entire time, but I didn't start an actual. Can I say drug or alcohol?
Yeah. Say anything.
Yeah.
We'll bleep out what you say wrong. We'll just bleep out if you say something wrong. Just go for it.
Okay, I got you. I was 30 years old before anything ever happened to me, and I got to a point to where it took control of my life, and it literally destroyed me. And at an age to where you thought you had it under control, or just life in general. I mean, I'm very successful in my workplace. I mean, it just took over, and I was one where I thought I could handle anything. And I said, no, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I can keep control of my my usage, or whatever the case may be. But it was just, I mean, it destroyed me. And is there a problem with me saying anything about a program that I went to?
No.
Okay, well, I went to the Alpha Project. And they literally, it's a in-house project, in-house program, and I had no idea what the 12 steps were. I had no idea what the traditions involved. I had no clue. Never even heard of AA, NA, none of the programs. And it changed my life. I mean, oh, God, I'm tearing up. I mean,
it's okay.
No, that's awesome. By the way, William, hold on. If you just tuned in, you are listening to Clean Radio Live. We're on the phone with William, who's driving down the 5 freeway in Los Angeles, who caught our show. He's sharing a little bit about his story. He's coming up on almost 3 years in January.
3 years in January 12th, actually.
That's really awesome. And you went to a place called the Alpha House that taught you about the 12 steps and all that stuff. And
absolutely.
Listen, we got to run, but please be careful driving home. I know you're excited to listen to the show when you get home. But Facebook us so we could get in touch with you and send you what we want, send you the shirts, and we can keep in touch.
Lastly, though, William, just let me ask you, what was the big thing that changed in your life?
Oh, man. Well, I think the program showed me things, problems in my personality traits that I had. I mean, it opened up a lot of things that what was making me unhappy. I mean, I think the program fulfills me more so, not for the addiction, but for my everyday, my personality.
William, one of the things that I noticed, in getting sober was that I used to think when I went out to dinner that everybody was getting loaded at every table.
Yeah.
They're not?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you go to a restaurant sober and you realize that like only maybe 1 or 2 people are drinking in the restaurant.
Or it's 2 tables of a lot of drinking.
Yeah. It's things like that. Did you have awakenings like that where you noticed things that you hadn't recognized before that were self-reinforcing to you, thinking that your behavior was normal?
Absolutely. I mean, I would see it a lot of the times, and you would pick up on it immediately. Something just crossed my mind, and I'd like to ask.
Yes. Sure.
I have an issue that dating. Okay.
It's a great issue.
Yeah. Well, just dating, and it's how do you? I feel uncomfortable at times dating people who drink or people. Well, I definitely won't be around people who, do anything else, but. Just drinking, it makes me feel guilty. And I'm wondering, is that me? Is that an issue that I should not, because they drink and they can
Well,
drink?
I think certainly the feeling of guilt is coming from you, and it's probably has to do with some shame and feelings of remorse that you have secondarily to what happened with your own drinking. But
absolutely.
Right. But
absolutely.
I
I don't tell anybody, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. I feel like I'm ashamed of actually being sober, but that's the best thing that ever happened in my life. But
the irony is that that's probably the best thing that ever happened in your life, and it's something that you should be proud of. I think this sort of the long-term shame and guilt that has been placed on people that have had a problem with drugs or alcohol or have a continuing problem with drugs or alcohol is 90% of what stopped people from getting help. Elisa, you got something?
Do you feel like you're uncomfortable? I just want to be clear. Do you feel like you're uncomfortable going on a date while the other person is drinking? Or is it more that you don't want to share your own sobriety with that person on the date?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't share with, which in essence is a formula for a bad relationship, that I don't express those things. So
you don't want to share right off the bat.
Right, you don't want to just dump it on them.
Well, you know what?
But
you know what? That's actually a very interesting point. I found William from my own experience, and really, you don't want to base your dating on my experiences.
In fact, you should probably just stop talking.
Right, but I always shared it first. It was always not on the date. Before I went on the date, I said, "Listen, I don't drink," or I had to say that in the beginning, especially in my first couple of years, and it was protecting myself.
I tell the person if they want to drink is
Yeah.
fine, but I think that I've gotten to that point.
Right.
I think not saying that you drink and sharing your entire story of
is a definite
is
not.
a definite
right,
no.
Right. If we tell our stories, Patrick, William, just like in a general way. You don't have to say, 3 years ago I ended up in the Alpha House and my life was a mess, but I'm all better now and I don't drink.
Right.
Okay, just share, I don't drink as part of my story. She wants to know more.
Well, also, trusting someone and getting into a trusting relationship is about positive proof of the person's actions.
But what a
behavior.
great question. What a great...
So you don't want to build a relationship based on what you say so much as what you actually do. So if you're going out with someone, they want to drink, and you're comfortable enough with them drinking, or if you're not comfortable enough with drinking, just express that. See how they react. You don't have to explain about you. Just be like, I'm fine with you drink, but I'm going to have this glass of water.
You're allergic.
Or I want a Diet Coke.
You're allergic. There's so many things, but it's also William. I keep on seeing the name Patrick on the screen. William, go out there and enjoy yourself. and go on a date. If it makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to go on a second date.
That's right.
Right.
You know.
And if it's not a she, Judah will take you out.
Exactly. And I'm getting really beat up tonight. Andrew's leaving town, thank God, next Thursday.
I got 2 weeks to not being able to pick on Judah, so I got to do it all on the show.
But William, we are running out of time. And
No worries.
like us on Facebook so I can stay in touch with you. Sound good?
I will do that.
Okay,
Thank you
perfect.
very
Drive
much for your
safely.
time.
Are you struggling with an addiction that's ruining your life? Want to have a confidential conversation with a professional that will immediately assist you? Do you suspect a loved one is abusing drugs and would like a free drug testing kit and consultation? KLEAN Treatment Center is standing by right now to help those with addictions and the people who care about them. Call 888-601-6040. That's 888-601-6040. Or go to KLEAN Treatment Center, that's clean with a K, cleantreatmentcenter.com.